From a small candle, light can spread, lighting up thousands of souls without being consumed. That flame is gentle but steadfast, like a miracle from the hand of the giver. There are things in life that seem small, but have great power. Happiness is one of those miracles. The more you give, the more it grows, like candles lighting each other without ever fading. In the turbulent world of life, each person is a candle. There are candles that burn brightly in the storm, and there are candles that tremble in the wind of life. But if a candle knows how to share its light, the darkness around it will recede, and the candle itself will become brighter. That is the immortal law of happiness, not to keep it for yourself, but to radiate so that love can touch other hearts. Imagine on a gloomy, stormy day, you suddenly receive a word of encouragement, a smile, or even just a warm look. Just that small moment is enough to light up the light inside you, dispelling the coldness of loneliness. When you realize that power, you will understand that happiness is not something to hide in your own candle. It is to give, to turn ordinary things into extraordinary things, so that your light can live forever in the hearts of others. Like candles that never run out when burning together, true happiness is not about possessing, but about sharing. That sharing not only brings joy to the recipient, but also makes the giver's soul clearer and lighter. One candle can light up a room, but 1,000 candles can light up the whole world. Just one person to start, just a small fire. The whole world can become a brilliant sky where there is no room for darkness. Life is as short as a sunset, but it is the act of sharing, the light of love, that will create immortality. When you light up a heart, you are also lighting up your own life. So, let's light up, let's love. Let each candle in us become a beacon of hope, of peace. So when time passes, your light will still remain in the souls that have been touched. Think of the candles in the ancient temple, standing silently but persistently shining, not only to light the way, but also to warm people's hearts. Happiness is like that. It does not need to be great, but when it shines in the right place, at the right time, it can transform a dark space into a peaceful place. In life, we often forget that sometimes just a small gesture, a simple action, can make a difference. A hand extended in a difficult time, a word of comfort in the midst of a storm of life. Seemingly small things have the power to change a person's fate. A candle does not choose where to shine. It only knows how to do its duty, regardless of whether it is in a magnificent castle or a small hut. And we, like living candles, also need to learn how to spread our light to anyone around us. Happiness does not distinguish between rich and poor, status or circumstances. True happiness lies in the ability to empathize, share, and see the joy of others as our own joy. People often fear that giving means losing, but the opposite is true. When you give light, you also receive warmth in your soul. When you open your heart to help others, you open the door for yourself to enter a more peaceful world. Like candles that keep burning, constantly spreading, kindness and love are what keep our hearts warm, despite the coldness of life. There is a miracle that few people realize. The fire of love and compassion not only warms, but also inspires. A person lit by kindness will continue to spread that light to others, creating an endless circle of happiness. That is how a small candle can light up the whole world, not by power, but by perseverance and sincerity. So, let your life be a candle. Burn with all your might, light up where you are. And when that light is mixed with the light of other candles, this world will have no place for darkness. The light of a candle, though small, still carries immortality when it knows how to spread. That is a lesson about sharing, a simple but profound truth that we sometimes forget in the hustle and bustle of life. Life, like an hourglass, time flows through our hands and cannot be held, but what we give can last forever. Your light does not stop at the recipient, but also spreads through generations, like a stream of water that constantly nourishes arid land. When a candle lights another candle, it not only spreads light, but also creates an invisible connection between souls. In that connection, people find the true meaning of life, not to live for themselves, but to live for greater things, for love, compassion, and empathy. Life, whether long or short, is only truly worth living when we know how to let our light reach the darkest corners of the world. The brightest burning candles are not afraid of melting, because they know that their value lies not in their form, but in the light they give. Likewise, people should not fear loss when giving, because in that act, our souls are also filled. Just as a candle lights the way for others, you are also walking through your own darkness, finding deep peace and joy. Look up at the night sky, where millions of stars twinkle. They are the candles of the universe, silently shining in solitude, but creating a majestic and inspiring scene. Humans are the same. Each person is a small candle, but when we know how to join forces together, we can make this world a brighter and warmer place. Sharing is not only a duty, but also a joy. Try listening to the sound of a burning candle, the gentle crackling, like a whisper of life. Give, don't keep. Light up, don't be afraid. Because in that journey, you will also be illuminated. So don't just be a candle burning silently in a dark corner. Reach out, spread the light. Don't hesitate to let your life become a source of inspiration, an eternal flame. Because you are the light that this world needs. In the fountain of time, there are candles that never go out. No matter how storms strike, no matter how darkness surrounds, those are candles lit by boundless love, by an open heart and sacrifice without a call. When you light a heart with a sincere flame, that light will become an eternal part of you, remaining in the memories of those who pass through your life as an inspiration that will never fade. Think of your teachers, your friends, even those whose names you have never known. A kind word, a gentle look, or a warm handshake can touch the depths of your soul, giving you the strength to overcome countless difficulties. They, the humble candles, burned without counting the time, just to light the way for those who have lost their way. And now, it is your turn. That candle burns again, continuing that endless stream of light, continuing that breath of love. The candle does not ask, "How long will I burn?" but just burns silently to the end, without once wondering. Human life is the same, not about counting every moment, but living fully in every moment. When we give, it is not just love or care, but the value of our lives that is entrusted to those moments. The candles in the quiet temple, in the middle of the mysterious night, not only light up the surrounding space, but also spread silence into the soul, evoking in us endless peace. Happiness, truly, is not when we accumulate fragile material things, but when we find serenity within ourselves and know how to convey that serenity to others. A candle may only light up a small corner, but 100 candles together will light up the whole world. And if we are all those candles, this world will no longer have darkness, no more suffering. That light, though small when spread, will illuminate even the darkest corners of our souls. When you give love, you not only warm the hearts of others, but also heal the wounds in your own heart. It is the bridge that connects souls, turns distance into closeness, turns strangeness into familiarity. Every day that passes is an opportunity to light another candle. Don't wait, don't hesitate. Just a gentle word of comfort, a caring touch, or a sympathetic look is enough to light up hearts in need. And when you look back, you will realize that it is the fires you give that are the priceless treasures that life has given you. A candle only needs to burn with a small flame, but it can brighten up a space, warm, lonely hearts. When you open your heart to give, you don't just give love or care, but you give your own flame, a flame that can make this world warmer, brighter, even if only for a moment. Candles, though shining modestly, never fail to illuminate. They don't need praise or recognition. Their light spreads naturally, and from there, creates an invisible but strong connection between all hearts. When a candle burns out, it does not mean that it has run out, but that it has completed its mission, to bring light to the world around it. Yet, amidst all that light, we sometimes forget that each candle can change a life. We search for happiness in faraway places, but sometimes we do not realize that happiness only requires a look, a caring gesture, or a sincere word of comfort. That is the magic of life. Every small action can change the world. The candle of happiness does not need to stand out, does not need to be ostentatious. It only needs to burn with a sincere and open heart, so that when that light spreads, it will create a warm space for those who are searching. When you realize that your flame never goes out, but only transforms into other flames, you will understand that this life is truly magical, not because of what we own, but because of what we have given. So never worry if you feel yourself fading. Every candle, no matter how short or long it burns, has infinite power. You will never know how many fires you have lit in others. But when you look back, you will see that it is those fires that have made your life a treasure of light.